Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the weekly press briefing of the Kosovo Specialist Chambers, where we aim to provide journalists with an update on the latest developments at the court and the opportunity to ask questions. In the case of Pieter Schala, the panel on 8th June adopted a framework for the handling of confidential information during investigations and contact between a party or participant and witnesses of the opposing party or of a participant. With the issuance of this framework, the panel rejected the defense's request not to adopt such framework, as well as the request of the SPO and Victims' Council to include a flexibility clause that would allow the parties to depart from the terms of the framework when they agree that the interests of justice so require. The panel found that in laying down a consistent and clear procedure to be followed during the conduct of investigations, the framework would not only provide for an appropriate degree of protection for witnesses and victims, but it will further assist the panel in assessing any potential allegations of interference. In the same case, the trial panel on 12th June ordered the SPO to file, by 14th June, its request to file the statement of one witness in written form, rather than questioning the witness in court. The panel further ordered the Defense and Victims' Council to respond to the SPO's request, if they so wish, by no later than 19th June. At the same time, the panel instructed the registry to continue the necessary preparations for the testimony of the witness in court, in case the panel decides to reject the SPO's request. The trial panel generally welcomed the SPO's aim of completing the presentation of their case before the summer recess to ensure an expeditious trial and give effect to Mr. Schala's right to be tried within a reasonable time. However, the panel noted that the remaining hearing days before the summer court recess are limited and any requests have to therefore be filed soon. In the same case, and also on 12th June, the trial panel authorized the lifting of certain redactions and the inclusion of new redactions to the transcripts produced as a result of the first evidentiary block. The panel instructed the registrar to apply these new redactions to the transcripts and video recordings accordingly, and reclassify parts of the transcripts and the recordings as public. The panel had previously instructed the parties, Victims' Council and Registry to submit proposals for the lifting of redactions 2 weeks after the end of each evidentiary block. The trial panel's decisions, as well as the annex setting forth the framework for the handling of confidential information during investigations, can be found on the KSC website. In the Thaci et al. Case, the 9th witness called by the prosecution completed their testimony today. The witness testified with protective measures and was questioned by the parties and Victims' Council. The next hearing in the Thaci et al. Case is scheduled for Monday, 19th June, starting at 9 o'clock in the morning.